Okay, Dad, I'm going to try and show you how to clear space off of your hard drive on your laptop and space off of the cloud storage that Dropbox gives you. It sounds like you might have an issue with both. You definitely have an issue with storage on your computer's hard drive, but you also might want to delete stuff off of your Dropbox folders and or get more space because it sounds like you might be at the limit there too, but I'm not really sure. All right, so just to start off, I'm going to I'm going to direct you over here to the top right of the screen at your little Apple icon. You want to click on this and bring down this menu. Whoops. You want to bring out this menu and click About This Mac. When you click on that, it should open up this this window here. It's going to look a little different on your computer than it does on mine, but it's going to give you these main options above here. You're going to click on Storage, and it'll show you this, which is going to be able to tell you what types of files you have occupying space in your computer by color. So, green is apps, yellow is movies, taking up this much space. It'll also give you the numbers down below. Other, this is probably stuff like PDFs and files like that. So once you see, because through this window, what files are taking up space in your computer, you can now get rid of that and go to your Finder. You can either go up here and click on New Window, or you can go down here to your dock, and your Finder button will probably be down here at the bottom of your dock. You click on that, and it'll open up this Finder window. Now, what's important while you're here is that you have this list view. It might be in another view, which is controlled by these buttons right here. So it might be in this view where you sort of see multiple, multiple folders at once. You don't want that. You just want to see one folder at a time in list view so that you can see here the information on those folders. The most important one is this one right here, size. I have size on here, but you might not. And if you don't have size as a category, you're going to want to add that to this bar. What you do is just right click anywhere in this bar. A right click is just, if you hold down the control key, which is this key right here, it might also say control on your keyboard. Hold down the control key and then click on this bar, and it'll give you this little drop down menu. And I just got rid of size. I don't want to get rid of size. I want to make sure size is selected. And so you can see there, I've got date created, all of this stuff. You want to make sure size is selected, boom, and it'll give you this size category. So now you can organize all of your files by size. All right, so once you're in the Finder, what you want to do is type in on this Mac. If you type in on this Mac, that should open up all of your folders on your Mac. And you can organize it by size by clicking here, size bottom to top or top to bottom. So right now it's size largest files on the top and smallest on the bottom. You'll be able to see through this what large files are taking up space in your computer and what you want to delete. So to select files, you can select them each individually like this, just by clicking on them, and then you right click, which is again control click, and you can move them to the trash, or you can just drag them over to the trash. In lieu of doing that, if you don't want to do that for each individual file, if you hold the Command key, which is this key right here, if you hold that Command key while you're selecting, it will allow you to select more than one file, so you don't have to, select each individual file, send it to the trash, then select another file, send it to the trash, select another file, blah, blah, blah. What you can also do here is hold down the Shift key, which is this key right here, and it'll allow you to highlight 2 points in your files and everything in between. So if I hold shift and click here, it highlights all of this stuff. If I click here at the top and then hold shift and click down here, it'll highlight everything in the beginning, in the middle. You can highlight a chunk like I just did, and now you can switch over to the command key, which is this key right here again. Hold the command key down, and you can now select individual files on top of your large selected chunk. You then again use the control key, which is this key right here. Use the control key and click on the highlighted folders, and it'll allow you to send them all to the trash. Whatever you want to delete. All right, so now once these are all deleted, you want to make sure you go down to your trash can and right click, and you can empty trash, and that'll clear it off of your hard drive. You're going to be doing the same thing for your Dropbox folder to clear things off Dropbox. And to access the folder, you look up here at the top of your screen. You probably will have a Dropbox icon right here. If you click on the Dropbox icon, you'll be given this little window, and this button right here will open the Dropbox folder in your Finder, so you can delete or move around files. And this little wheel right here will give you another drop-down menu, and if you click on the little wheel, it'll give you information. You can see that I'm using 83% of my 7.8 gigs that I have available on my Dropbox folder, or the Dropbox cloud storage rather. And if you click on this, Get More Space, it'll take you to their website, and you'll be able to purchase more space on their server. So if you don't want to just delete files from your Dropbox, you can actually purchase more space that you can use, so you don't have to delete folders. Anyway, open this up in the Finder by clicking here, and that'll show you your Dropbox folders, and you can go through it just like you went through your hard drive to see what you want to do and what you don't want to delete. So for me, I click on Company, and this is where the Seaboard stuff is stored in these shared folders. Once you click on a folder that you want to go through, you can go over here. Remember to make it into a list view. Once it's in a list view, you can see what files are what size. Right, you can organize it top to bottom by size, and delete the files that you don't want. And go through Dropbox like that, and you'll be able to clear stuff out the same way you did on your hard drive. Another thing that you should go through when you're on Dropbox is check your personal folders, like camera uploads and things like that, and photos or whatever. You might, because these camera uploads are photos from my phone that got automatically uploaded onto my computer, and they take up space. So if you don't want them, you can just highlight them all and delete them, and that'll clear up some space in your hard drive and on your Dropbox. So all right, so I hope that helped. If you need any more information, let me know, and I'll get you whatever you need.